Hey y'all, I'm James Etta, just call me Jamie. Welcome back to another video. So y'all, as you can see by the title, I am doing how I made $797 in 1 week doing Amazon Flex. And I'm gonna give you my honest opinion, honest breakdown, and tell you how I made this much money in a week doing Amazon Flex. Now, don't mind me, y'all, if I'm sitting here looking down. I got some stuff written down on my paper. So let's go ahead and just get right into it because we don't have any time to waste. All right, y'all. So I started Amazon Flex, I want to say March the 12th. I just started out doing the grocery orders because I was like, I don't know if I want to do packages. So I'm going to just go ahead and do this grocery order. And so I was like, I don't know if I want to do packages. Let's just go ahead and do this grocery order because of the simple fact that with the grocery orders, you get tips on the grocery orders. But what I didn't realize is with the grocery order, you don't get paid for that grocery order until the next day. So they give you a base pay for 2 hours, which my base pay for the 2 hours was $55, right? Because they said that you can get paid anywhere from $30 to $55. And that's on a 2 hour grocery order. I want to say it might have been two or $3. And then they had a bonus, which was $20. So that was $55 on top of that $20. So I got that and I was like, you know what? I want to get the full experience when it comes to doing packages. So we just going to start from April the 1st to April the 8th. And I'm going to just get into how much I made for that. So on April the 1st, right? And that's a Tuesday, I made $101.50. And that's for a 4 hour and 30-minute block. And if you don't know, and you sign up for blocks with that scheduled time. So it could be 4 hours, it could be 3 hours and 30 minutes, 4 hours and 30 minutes, or 5 hours. So it's different blocks and they pay you based on that block. Now, if you don't know, the closer you get to that, the scheduled times that they have available, the more you make. So if you're not scheduled for a block and you see some high surge pay, you might want to go ahead and jump on that. But I usually try to go ahead and schedule my blocks out so I won't have to worry about it. I just got to look in my schedule and then just show up for my blocks. That's how I do it. So let's get back into it. So on April the 3rd, that was a Thursday. That was a 5 hour block and I made $102.50. Then I signed up for a block on April the 5th, which is a Saturday. I didn't do a block that Friday. The block for April the 5th, it was a 4 hour block for $86. And then I also signed up for another block on April the 5th. And that was for 3 hours and 30 minutes. And that was $75.50. And also, you can do more than one block a day if your time permits. So sometimes I do 2 blocks a day. So I might schedule a block for 3:30 in the morning to 7 or 8. And then I'll have that big old break, right? And then I go ahead and sign up for another block in the evening from 6 to 10, something like that. And that's separate. So sometimes I do 2 blocks a day. So that's basically 8 to 10 hour days that I'm doing those two hour blocks. So then I signed up for 2 more blocks on April the 6th. And that first block was 4 hours and 30 minutes. And that was for $73.50. And then the second block was a 4 hour block. And that was for $118, right? Y'all see where I'm going with this. Then Monday came and I signed up for a block. It was a 5 hour block. And that was for $102.50. And then I signed up for a block April 8th. And that was a 5 hour block. And that was for $107.50. Now, usually when I sign up for blocks, I try to get closer to the $100 mark. I prefer the $100 mark. But I feel like if the schedule is right, they paying like $80 for a 4 hour block because you want to get that pay and divide it by 4 hours, which they like an hour. Maybe that's right. I might take something like that. But look, I'm always you gonna flex on this app refreshing just to see what offers they have available. Because like I said, I like to go ahead and schedule my blocks out. I don't play no games when it comes to doing this Amazon Flex. But what you fail to realize is Amazon Flex can get exhausted, be really exhausted. Yeah, be trying to get the money, but look here, it can wear your girl out. It can get very exhausting, especially with doing 2 blocks a day. And I don't want to overdo it so much to the point where I get burnt out. So being that, like I said, I signed up for real estate classes, your girl gonna have to cut back on Flex until I find out what I'm gonna do with my life. Okay? Yeah, back to it. Let's get back on track. So for that total week of me doing Amazon Flex, I made a total of $797. And that's not bad at all. Like, really not bad at all. Like, you can't beat that. I've seen people that make a week. You just gotta know how to play the game. You just got to be on the lookout for those offers, what they paying. Like $1,000. Say, if you're not scheduled for a block, the closer the time you get to a block starting, they increase the pay. They increase it. Just not like that. I like to go ahead and have my blocks already scheduled, so I already know what it is, because I don't want to sit there, and plenty of times I missed out on good blocks, like calculate how much it's going to be and making sure you're going to be the right pay. I missed out on plenty good blocks. And it's very possible to make $1,000 a week. You just would have to do 2 blocks a day and making sure they pay, like, okay, if you schedule 2 blocks a day and they both $100 and you're doing 5 days, that's $1,000 a week. So it's very possible. I was shocked when I calculated it and added it up, and I made $797. I'm like, dang, I'm almost close to 1,000. I know, I know I'm on it, because I got a block this morning and I got another block this afternoon. Your girl don't play no games when it comes to this Amazon. I don't play no games at all, because with Amazon is money to be made. But like I said, I'll have to cut back, because I feel myself getting a little exhausted, and it has me really tired, and it can be very tiring. Like, you want to make like from $797, like how much I made, to $1,000 or more a week, you gonna have to put in that work. Amazon Flex is not for the weak. They be giving you all the 20-something packages, 30-something packages, 40-something packages. Probably some people probably get 50-something packages. And I can imagine the employees that actually drive the Amazon trucks, that actually work for Amazon, because I think they be having all close to 500 packages, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it can be a lot. It can be very exhausting, but in the end, it can be very rewarding. And just a lot of wear and tear on your vehicle. So if you, know what I'm saying, interested in doing the Amazon Flex, just know you're going to have to grind for it. You're going to have to pay attention. You're going to have to grind for it. And it's not for the weak at all. Like, you make the money if you're consistent, if you show up every day doing 8 blocks a day, or it depends on where you live at, how much they pay. I know, like I said, I'm getting blocks like $70-something, $100 and something. Like, I got a block the next day I got another block for $100 and something. So I'm trying to stay in the hundreds, but sometimes I might veer off and get a block that's like $80-something, some 80-something, but I'm trying to gear more to stay on the $100 side. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and give y'all a breakdown and tell y'all how much I made in a week doing Amazon Flex. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and your girl will catch you on the next one. Bye. Comment and